this mic is loud. And I feel so emotional. I usually don't feel like this, but something came over me. So I just want to start off by saying I'm Reverend Dr. Michelle. I'm the founder of Why Not Prosper, which is a transitional house for women coming from prison. And I started that program 24 years ago when I came home from prison. And so I got some remarks, so I'm gonna try to stay stuck that's not in the remarks, okay? And one thing I know is not in my remarks is thank yous. I have a bunch of thank yous, and first one is to God, because I love him so much, and he's seen something in me. So, and if you don't know God, that's okay, I do, and I love him, amen? Okay, and so next I want to say thank you to the MacArthur Foundation. They was the first funder that believed in Why Not Prosper, believed in us as the community, and gave us the dollars, I mean really good dollars, to support us, to kick some of the doors open of the Justice Partners in Philadelphia, all right? And to start this work. So I don't want to say like we did it. We needed somebody to believe in us, right? And my team is on the Zoom, and I love y'all so much. The co-founder swag is back here, and my community partners. So I'm so grateful, but I owe MacArthur thank you, because when I started this program 24 years ago, I had the vision and the heart to serve the people, and I knew the system wasn't just because I experienced it firsthand for myself. And it was something about every time we went for dollars to make change, they told us no. And so they believed in us and gave us that opportunity, and we kind of been taking off ever since. And so Straight Out of Trouble was birthed because what happened was, but first, I did my thank yous. Let me go back. I also want to thank the City of Philadelphia. The Managing Director's Office was one of my partners too. So I say God. And then I want to thank Dr. Darlene and Kelly, because once we got the dollars and we realized what we wanted to do, we knew we wanted to dismantle the system. But we was community people, we were people with lived experience, and I'm talking about me, I'm talking about the women that I served that's coming from the jail, and I'm talking about the SWAG team. SWAG stands for Sisters with a Goal, and that's the social justice arm of Why Not Prosper. So for the first 10 years, I was helping them come home, and then we started seeing this revolving door kept opening and closing. And so we said, why y'all, what's going on? And we realized it was the system, okay? And so SWAG was birthed. All right. Okay, got you. And so once we got the permission and the funding to do the work. So let me take you, Jack, and it's only going to take 5 minutes. I'm a preacher, so they shouldn't have gave me the mic. But I'm going to do it quickly, all right? So the Straight Out of Trouble program is this. It's a program that we, our goal was to dismantle the system. The question on the table was, why are the jails filled with Black and brown people? Okay? And that was the idea for the funding, that was the idea for the policy. And so, with the support of Darlene and Kelly, we was able, and the SWAG team, we was able to start a research project. It was called Breaking All Racial Barriers. And we got on the ground, the community did, and we did surveys, we did personal interviews with like the chiefs of parole, the chiefs of probation, the chief of pretrial. I don't know if y'all know all of that, but we started meeting with them, and then we took and met with the community, right? And then we learned how to research, because we wasn't research people. Come on, somebody. And we was guided, and so the bottom line, we ended up after a year having a great participatory 31-page study, which we are so proud of, which is all over the country. And what we found is that there's the detainers, the policies that is messing up our people in the city of Philadelphia and across the country, okay? It's not just a Philly thing, but these policies are hindering us all throughout the country. And so once we found out it was the policies, then we launched Straight Out of Trouble. And Straight Out of Trouble is an initiative where we're looking for those people that's on the run. That means they haven't seen their PO, they're scared, they're fearful. We're looking for the people that's been on probation a long time, and we're supporting them to end their termination early. And then the third leg of it is people who have active bench warrants. 57% of the people that get on probation in Philadelphia abscond. Okay, that's this big word for stop showing up. Okay, and so once they abscond, they ain't go nowhere. They right in the city. So I don't know where absconding came from, but we're on the ground looking for them, getting them reacclimated to probation and parole. So that's the Straight Out of Trouble program. We're actually in year 3, and we've been refunded. And so the deal is we've been begging the city to give us data. Because we, the community, we know firsthand, we've been on the ground, but we need some hardcore data, and they won't release it. So we went to city council and we told them, I'm talking about the swag team, and what they did was they dropped we asked them to present a resolution so the courts will bring us the data, and we won. Come on, somebody. That's Straight Out of Trouble. And what I do is give you a quote now. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in service to others. That is by Gandhi. So first and foremost, I just want to say this is an incredible honor, and I thank you. Thank you for the Rothman Award for Social Structural Change. It means more than what I can really say or express. I want to thank my nominator, Joe Morrison, for believing in the work we do and recognizing its impact. I also want to thank, which I did, the amazing swag team and the team of Why Not Prosper, which is the heart of the organization. They hold up the organization with me every day. I do not do this work alone. This isn't just for me, it's a calling. It's a commitment. I give thanks to God for cleaning me up and setting me on the journey. My life changed in a cold jail cell back in 1999 when I made a promise to God, if He would help me get out of this place, and not just physically, but spiritually, I would spend the rest of my life helping women just like me. Women who have been battered by life, trapped by addiction, and locked behind bars after experiencing imaginable trauma. After serving time at the California Institution for Women, I returned home to Philadelphia and was given a vision to open a house for women coming from prison. The vision became Why Not Prosper, and for the last 24 years, I've been dedicated to supporting formerly incarcerated women transition back into the community with dignity, support, and opportunity. And over these years, I worked tirelessly on structural change that shifted the landscape of people coming home from prison. I've helped transform Pennsylvania Parole Board, the application process. We pushed for and achieved ban-the-box legislation, and we helped pass anti-shackling laws to protect incarcerated pregnant women. These weren't easy, but they was definitely necessary. And today we're still in the fight, focusing on racial justice, asking hard questions about the Philadelphia jails and why they're filled with Black and brown bodies, and dismantling the policies that keep them behind the wall. We've had a blessing of seeing many of our brothers and sisters' sentences reduced and even terminated. But let me be clear, while we made some real progress, there's still much more to be done. My fight is rooted in love, is rooted in faith, and a deep desire to make sure that people coming behind me have a smoother journey than I did. That's what structural change is all about. Not just helping individuals survive the system, but transforming the system itself so that healing, restoration, and justice is possible. Thank you again for this honor. I accept it on behalf of every woman who ever walked through the doors of Why Not Prosper, that every member of the swag team, and those who walk along on this journey with me. And I'll leave you with a quote by Winston Churchill. You make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give. Thank you.
Beautiful.
And this, my friends, is what it's all about, right?